Hello everyone, my name is Michael SK and welcome back to 9 episode 3. So we are heading out for our first meeting as a Rig Veda member with the rest of the team. Hopefully nothing bad will happen. Hopefully our cover will not be blown and we can continue on with our double agent sort of stuff going on here. I'm really just crossing my fingers that we don't get found out somehow, because it was kind of sketchy just trying to join the team, trying to convince them that, hey, we're all good. It's mostly Ghost that we have to be aware of. Ghost obviously being the evil eye user. We got to definitely be cautious of her here. Takamine and Ghost are already waiting for us when we arrive at the station. When he spots us, Takamine spreads his arms wide and walks over.
来たな。遅かったじゃないか。
悪い。俺のクラスのホームルームが長引いたんだ。
そうか。そういった事態を考慮に入れるべきだったな。集合時間が早すぎたようだ。
Wait, he goes to school with us. Why couldn't we have, like, you know, at least 3 of us have met up together?
いや。
I wasn't expecting him to apologize. Despite his bombastic demeanor, he's a surprisingly reasonable and considerate guy. He's also very weird. He's got that chuny side to him. He's got that, you know, typical anime male character perviness to him. I don't know. I mean, there is a side to him that I can kind of see being a little, I don't know if dependable is the right word, but he's okay. If, you know, we throw away all the bad shit, he's pretty alright. He even properly disposed of the gum that Ghost spat on the ground last time. No guns here. The more I think about it, the more I'm starting to believe that he's actually a good person. He probably just said that he'd be willing to condone murder back then as part of his edgelord act. I have a hard time believing that he really meant it. But that doesn't mean that I can afford to let my guard down. He hasn't done enough to earn my trust completely yet. So long as he's Ghost's comrade, I need to stay wary of him. As for Ghost herself, well, she doesn't seem the least bit interested in me. She's looking off in the distance, quietly chewing her gum. Unlike the rest of— that was very loud. Unlike the rest of us, she isn't wearing her school uniform. Did she change out of it to keep us from figuring out which school that she goes to, or did she not even go to school in the first place? Takamine's info was easy enough to get a hold of, but Ghost is still shrouded in mystery. I think we found out— whoa. Why are the sound effects so loud? Was that like that before? I don't remember, but Ghost, I think we learned about her identity a little bit in episode 2. Maybe just her name. I think she is a high schooler, but where she goes to high school, who the fuck knows? Senpai lets go of my arm as she breaks the silence. Oh, she changed personalities. That's what that sound was there to signify. Okay.
案内しよう。うってつけの場所がある。
まさかてめえんちじゃねえだろうな。
安心しろ。もっと広くて落ち着ける場所だ。
Somebody else's house, maybe?
まあ、楽しみですわね。ね、かける様。
あ、はいですね。
では、ついてきたまえ。
I really gotta wonder where the fuck we're going. Takamine turns on his heel and walks away. Sighing, Ghost follows after him.
行きましょう、かける様。
はい。
差し出がましいようですが、十分にご注意を。かける様の目、仲間に向けるものではありませんでしたわ。
How did we look at them? What did we do?
気をつけます。
Smiling, Senpai grabs hold of my arm again.
では。
はい。
We follow after Takamine and Ghost. The way I looked at them, huh? I didn't do a very good job at concealing my wariness, it seems. Whoops. Senpai's right, I need to be more careful. I have to hide my suspicions and talk to the two of them like they're my friends. Alright, let's do this. Now, I mean, if you put it in your mind that, like, hey, these guys are my new friends or whatever, yeah, it'll go over a little better. Wait, where are we?
なんだ?
ただのファミレスじゃねえか。
Ah. This is far grander or larger than his house?
秘密基地でも期待したか？君も意外とロマンチストだな。
ふざけんなぶっ殺すぞ。
さ、好きに頼んでくれたまえ。
Oh, for real?
今日は私のおごりだ。
All right.
してねえよ。
What a good relationship.
まあいい。ポテトフライだ。嫌いなものはいるか？
Oh man, I am quite the potato fan.
確認なんざいらねえから好きに頼めよ、うざって。
では注文させてもらおう。実はこうやって仲間たちとポテトフライをつまむのが密かな夢でな。おかげで念願が叶いそうだ。
God damn it, don't go and say shit like that because it is gonna make me think even further, like me myself, that he's not all that bad of a guy. It may be possible that he just really wants a group of
お
friends.
前、普段超然と振る舞ってるくせ
And
に
he's just pulling a little
た
bit
だ
of a
の
chuny
友達
act
で
to
寂しいやつじゃねえか。
私のような男に友達などいるはずないだろう。
Okay, but don't say stuff like that though.
注文するぞ。
Please do not say loser shit like that. Takamine excitedly presses the call button and gives our order to the waitress who comes over. I know I got all gun-ho about finding clues, but the atmosphere is so... Well, I wouldn't exactly call it friendly, but it's more relaxed than I had imagined. I'm having a hard time staying focused on my goal, which is probably a good thing. Like, let's just, give it a day. Let's just kind of settle in here. Let's not give away that we're, not supposed to be a part of this group. This guy's managing to betray my expectations at every turn.
俺は何もいらねえ。
Man, why is she even here? Like, why is she in this group, honestly?
水すらもか？
何度も言わせんじゃねえよ。
There has to be something more than what we're seeing here on the outside. Because she is just not amused or interested in any of this shit. We leave Ghost behind and head to the soda fountain. It's kind of weird that she doesn't even want water. Does she want to avoid using public restrooms or something? Or is she one of those clean freaks who only eats and drinks stuff that she's absolutely certain isn't contaminated with germs? I have no idea. In fact, I know practically nothing about Ghost. I fill up my glass and then return to my seat with Senpai. Takamine returns a few seconds later.
さて、
The fuck did he
ポ
get?
テトフライはまだ来ていないが、早速。
What did he get? The fucking RGB PC gamer life drink?
おいおいおいおい。
Ghost's expression stiffens when she sees the glass in Takamine's hand. As it happens, I got a cup of soda, while Senpai chose herbal tea. Takamine, though... Yeah, what is that? Why are my sound effects so fucking loud? What, did I always have it like that? It's been like a couple weeks or so since I last recorded, and it's like, I'm totally confused. He's got some weird multicolored liquid that I can't even begin to describe.
なんだ？
お前こそなんだよ。何持ってきたんだよお前。
Diabetes waiting to happen in a
混
glass.
ぜたんだ。
は？
5種類ほど混ぜたんだ。
Okay, so I used to work at a restaurant back in the kitchen, and yeah, you have free reign of the soda fountain. You can do whatever the fuck you want, and yeah, as a young soul, and by that I mean I just graduated high school, I decided, yeah, I'm gonna try mixing some shit together to see what happens. Oh boy, oh boy.
嘘だろ。ガキかよ。
一度やってみたくてな。安心しろ。まずくてもしっかり飲み干す。
Uh-huh.
なんで俺はこんなアホとつるんねんな。
That's kind of what I'm asking. Ghost frowns to herself. To be quite honest, I'm wondering that too. Kosuka Senpai met Takamine via that role-playing website. It was only afterwards that she learned that they were classmates. Did Ghost also meet him on the Leaves of Agastia forums? She doesn't strike me as the type to roleplay. In fact, she looks like the kind of person who would actively ridicule people who are into it. How on earth did she meet up with Takamine? And what convinced the two of them to start up Rig Veda together? They seem like polar opposites of each other, so why did they team up? These are all really valid questions where, in the back of my head, I'm also wondering the same thing. I'm dying to know, but I should probably keep my curiosity in check for now. No, I'd flat out fucking ask, like, so how'd you guys meet, you know? Maybe don't phrase it like that, but if I start asking too many questions, they might get suspicious of me.
来たぞ。
Who's they? Oh, the fries. The waitress places Takamine's long-awaited fries on our table. His eyes sparkle as he looks down at the mound of crispy golden brown deliciousness. This guy sure gets excited easily, huh?
さあさあ食べてくれ。みんなでつまもう。
Honestly, I like going to places like Applebee's and stuff with friends and being able to share an appetizer or whatever, some type of shareable with everybody, and that being the only thing we eat or before a meal, I guess. Either way, I like sharing stuff with friends. But the last time I went to Applebee's, or maybe it's the second to last time, I actually was in the middle of recording something and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go eat. Stopped, went, and we were just eating appetizers and drinking and whatever. And I decided to try their pretzels out. That shit made me sick. Like, I just felt like shit afterwards. I hated those pretzels. It was way too much sodium. Definitely should have gone for some fries. Fries would have been way better. And came home to finish up that recording session. So if there's a lesson to be learned here, it's do not get those fucking pretzels. Always go for the fries. I think Takamine is onto something here.
じゃあいただきます。
私もいただきますわ。
ゴーストも遠慮はするな。
Come on, Ghost.
何度もちげえよ死ね。
Damn.
私が寝かせなかったもので。
Oh my god, no, no, no. I'm shook. Oh man, I was trying to think of some excuse to avoid mentioning that Senpai stayed over, but she just flat out admitted it. Not only that, her choice of words was intentionally misleading.
何？もうそこまで進んでいるのか。
ええ。ね、かける様。
That's not what happened.
夜通
That's
し愛
not
し
what
合っていま
happened.
したの。
あ、いえ。
Forget implying things, she's basically saying we kissed. I want to deny it, but we're pretending to be a lovey-dovey couple. If I don't play along here, my cover might get blown.
ああ、おかげさまで。
Just say that she slept in our bed and we slept on the floor. Even so, that's a little bit of a lie. We didn't sleep at all. I can feel my voice cracking. I'm still a virgin, so pretending to be otherwise feels kind of sad in a way. Damn, my chest hurts now.
そうか。
Takamine folds his arms, his expression serious. If he had pressed me for details, my lack of knowledge would have sunk me immediately. But fortunately, he seems to have bought our story. Ghost also seems wholly uninterested in our love life, as she's staring absently out the window.
一つ聞かせてくれないか。
Ah, fuck.
ああ、
夜通しというのは具体的に何回いたした
Oh my god, dude.
Huh?
Can we just eat our fries? And can you eat your fucking RGB, whatever the fuck drink that is? And we just, you know, actually get this codename stuff out of the way. That's the reason for this meeting, right? Takamine's question comes so far out of left field that my eyes go wide. Thankfully, at this point, Ghost sighs and interjects.
てめえふざけんな。その話を掘り下げるんじゃねえよ。
Yeah, I'm with Ghost on
ふ
this
ざ
one.
けてなどいない。興味を持つのは仕方ないだろう。
Damn, I'm pretty fucking sure that this dude just wanted friends.
アホくそ。
Oh my god.
しかしデリカシーに欠ける質問であったことは認めよう。聞かなかったことにしてくれ。
Yeah, will do.
別に答えることもやぶさかではあ
No,
り
no,
ませ
no,
ん
no.
わ
Stop trying to bring it back
い
up.
や、先輩。
そうですわね。はしたないですわね。
変人しかいねえのか。うんざりだぜったく。
I mean, we're all teenagers here in this story, right?
そう言うがな、ゴースト。
Anime ones at that. You know, that young life, you know?
んだよ。
君もいつもひねくれた態度をとっているが、随分と付き合いがいいじゃないか。
あ？
実は楽しみにしているんじゃないのか。
僕？
Yeah, wait a minute. Did I miss something there? I was trying to get a drink of water. But yeah, she's kind of like hung up on this all of a sudden. Like that
素
trip
が出
through.
てしまった。
普段は僕かよ。随分と可愛らしいな、おい。
Damn, I straight up missed it. Smiling arrogantly, Takamine slathers a fry with ketchup and pops it into his mouth. Where's the ketchup? I don't see any condiments here. After chewing thoroughly, he slowly swallows and sips from his hellish concoction. He then nods in satisfaction, seemingly pleased with the taste.
実はコードネームの件は口実でな。 今日の目的は交流だ。
Homie, you just wanted
ことの葉を
friends.
交わし
You just wanted to
お
hang
互い
out.
を知ろうじゃないか。
Now that we got like 2 dudes, 2 gals, it's like, yeah, we kind of have like a little bit of a friend group going on here.
ふーん
I figured Ghost would just tell Takamine to stop screwing around like usual, but remarkably, she takes this in stride? Oh, wait, I get it now. Looking at it from a different angle, this is a chance for them to probe my intentions. I need to be extremely careful about what I say. I don't know whether or not Takamine notices my increased vigilance, but he continues with his speech.
彼もそうだが、エンプレスも新参には違いない。もともと私とゴーストで立ち上げたこのリグ・ベーダも歴史のある組織とは言えんしな。
Is this group even a week old? We founded it just the other day, huh? I figured Takamine had started the group and Ghost had joined after, but it seems like they're both co-founders. Seeing as Ghost doesn't correct him, I'm guessing it's true. Forming a group like this feels rather out of character for Ghost. Something's not right here.
何見てんだよ。
いや悪い。
言いたいことあんならさっさと言えよ。
ゴースト、なぜすぐ喧嘩腰になるんだ。
お前らで勝手にやれよ。仲良しごっこに付き合う気はね。
ならばなぜここにいる。
俺には俺の都合があんのさ。
Oh, I wonder what those reasons are. Ghost gives Takamine a condescending smile. Yeah, honestly, like, what are her reasons for being a part of this group? Because apparently they're not the same as Takamine's. Just as I thought, Ghost doesn't really trust Takamine. So why did she approach him? Is she searching for fellow users like us? Of course, that has to be it. No other explanation makes sense. When we first met, Ghost said, we found 4 more users. Same as us. She probably figured that she'd find actual users by scouring the fan site that Takamine manages. The only reason she teamed up with Takamine is to search for users more efficiently. It all makes sense now. But why is she looking for other users? She doesn't strike me as the kind of person who's on the hunt for allies, which means she's trying to steal the artifacts, right? Because we found that she had multiple, and I don't know, how does the whole like taking somebody's artifact system work? Because isn't it like if an artifact is taken away from somebody, I mean, can you like be the new owner of it? I don't remember the whole system here. I'm sure it'll slowly get explained to us again because I'm sure we will have some sort of showdown with Ghost again. But that's probably something I need to look back on because I'm pretty sure that's a very important plot point. She's trying to find users to kill. A chill runs down my spine. She wants to murder users with her evil eye. That's why she's looking for them. If my assumption's correct, then everyone here is one of her targets. Holy shit. Thanks to Senpai's warning earlier, I managed to catch myself before my shock shows on my face. But Senpai, who's watching me more closely than the others, notices my face tense up for a split second. She brings a french fry up to my mouth. I stare at her blankly for a few seconds, but then I realize that she's trying to cover for my momentary slip-up, and I hurriedly open my mouth.
美味しいですか？
はい。うまいっす。
焼けるじゃないか。
Oh, come on.
目の前でイチャつくんじゃねえよ、うざって。
お二人も私どものことなどお気になさらず。
ああ？
私が思いますに、ゴーストさんは二人きりになると司令官さんに甘えるタイプでござい
That
ま
is
しょう。
fucking bold.
ゴーストもエンプレスと同じだ。
Oh, we're getting our
サイ
info.
トを通じて知り合った。
Here we
そ
go.
うでしたの？残念。
何が残念だ。てめえ分かってて聞いただろ。
誤解ですわ。
Senpai brings a hand to her mouth as she laughs. She managed to naturally drive the conversation toward the topic I'm interested in. Senpai's a pro at this. It's probably best if I just keep my mouth shut and let her handle things. This personality of hers is a master of communication. At the very least, she's way better than me.
お付き合いはされていない。
付き合ってるわけねえだろ、アホかよしねえよ。
ですが、絆があるのでしょ？二人の間には。
I wonder actually.
あるかそんなもん。
No, like seriously, I do think there is something between
そ
them.
うだな。利害。
No, it's not interests or goals.
目的の一致だな。AF ユーザーの理想郷を作る。そのために我らリグベーダを作ったのだ。
Really? Is that seriously all there is to it? Takamine probably thinks so, but what about Ghost? I saw Ghost scoff at him when he said that. Yeah, honestly, who did not notice that? She doesn't give a damn about making a user utopia. The only other reason she had joined forces with a guy like Takamine is because...
君は何か聞きたいことはあるか？
Oh, a few things.
あ、俺
ああ、交流とは言ったが、過度な慣れ合いをするつもりはない。
Oh man, the way that he said "yet," it's like he wants to be friends with everybody. Truly, he wants this to be like God damn it.
今さら取り
I
繕っても
I don't know why I'm like throwing that on
お
him.
前頭からはしゃい
It
で
could
たじ
just
ゃ
be,
ねえか
you know, he is actually a really social guy and everything like that. He just doesn't really have really strong friendships, maybe. I'm sure he's got some stuff in school, but it's like he wants something more is kind of what I'm getting off of his vibe here. Now that we're actually sitting down and being on the, I guess, a similar level as him.
ただ、
Annoyed by my silence, Ghost sweeps her bangs back and clicks her tongue. That gesture of hers makes me realize something. In fact, I probably realized it long ago, but I kept getting distracted by other things, so I never really gave it much thought. Ghost's face looks extremely familiar. I feel like she's the splitting image of someone close to me. Okay. That's not what I was thinking. But really? Did I just not ever notice it? Nah. No, I don't see that. All anime characters look the same to me, though. I mean, you use the same style and you make a whole bunch of characters with big-ass anime eyes and shit. It's like, yeah, how the fuck? But okay, all right. When she brushed her bangs back, I got a clearer look at her face. And it looks almost exactly like Yoichi's. Of course, her features are more feminine, but the resemblance is striking. Fuck, I guess they have the same jawline, eye color. Yeah, that's it. I don't see similarities here. Are the two of them related? Twins, maybe? Does Ghost usually hide her face behind her bangs because she doesn't want people to notice the resemblance? Or they don't go to the same school?
ないならないで構わないが。
いや、一つだけ。
ああ、
兄弟いるか？
兄弟。いや、
ゴーストは？
いねえよ。
Well, there goes that.
そうか。
She answered without hesitation, but is she telling the truth? If so, then her resemblance to Yoichi is...
妹を怖い目に遭わせないでくれ。頼む。
I place my hands on the table and bow my head. Of course, what I said is all bullshit. Okay, it's not exactly all bullshit. There's a kernel of truth in there. I wasn't planning on straight up asking like this, but I sincerely have been trying to find a way to secure Sora's safety. If all it costs is my dignity, well, that's a small price to pay. Not much there anyways. Granted, half of what I said is still a lie to cover up my real goals, so I can't exactly be proud of what I'm doing here.
顔を上げてくれ。
Takamine pats my shoulder.
安心しろ。君の妹をどうこうするつもりはない。
Okay, you don't, however.
そうか。ありがとう。
もっとも、彼女が我らの前に立ちはだかるのならば、
そうさせないようにする。
うまく彼女を制御するといい。しかし、そうか。なるほど。
What does that mean?
君もなかなかやるな。
What are you alluding to?
何が？
妹のために仲間を裏切る。実にいい。尊敬に値する決断だ。
Okay, yeah, that works, alright.
そ
かける様
No,
あの
man,
時
come on, don't
おっ
make
しゃ
this
ってくだ
suddenly
さった
worse.
言葉はでしたら聞かせてください
Ah, great.
あなた様の本心を
We're really being driven
Bullshit.
into a corner here for, you know, the sake of saving our ass.
あの時
愛してるよ。はるか。
もうかける様ったら
Oh my
二
god,
人が聞い
dude.
てますわ
Why did this just get so cringe?
これがバカップル というやつか。
アホくさ。
Takamine smiles coolly while Ghost just sighs and rolls her eyes. Well, I said it, but what was the point of all that, senpai? It doesn't really feel like you were trying to back me up there. Did you just want to tease me? I mean, it is part of her personality there.
たく。
そうか？私には彼の本心が見えたが。
ま、惚れた腫れたのくだらねえ理由よりはよほど信じられるわな。
これで彼も正真正銘の仲間だな。
I don't even know what fucking lie we're trying to tell anymore.
知らねえよ。勝手にしろっつったろ。
そうだったな。では、正式に仲間に迎え入れる証として。
Alright, what are we gonna get? What is our Persona 5 nickname?
そうでした。一緒に考えるのでしたわね。
いや、もう思いついた。ベトレイヤー。
That is so silly. What the fuck?
ベトレイヤー。
配信者。いえ、ストレートに裏切り者でしょうか。
It's kind of ironic.
その通り。己が信念のために仲間を裏切った彼にふさわしい名だ。どうかな。
That codename is so edgy and on the nose that it's embarrassing. I really don't like it. Honestly, I want to complain, but... I mimic Takamine's smile and give him a thumbs up. Unfortunately, that's the only course of action I take.
決まりだな。よろしく頼む。ベトレイヤーよ。
What the fuck? It's so embarrassing. Is he gonna call me that every time? Even when there's people around? Oh god. Yeah, we didn't really think that one through.
すっかり話し込んでしまったな。ポテトが冷めてしまった。
お前ポテトのことしか考えてねえのかよ。
The fries are good. Honestly, it was very difficult for me to eat like full-on meals for way too goddamn long of my teenage years. So whenever I went out with friends, I would usually just get fries. You know, the old reliable. I would just go along with fries. And now it's kind of become a little bit of a running joke whenever we, you know, are deciding where we want to eat or something. One of my friends are bound to say, "Oh, we all know Michael's just gonna go and get fries." Fries are good, don't get me wrong, but it's like, that's not a full meal. But they are good.
悪いか？
開き直りやがった。
ファミリーレストランで仲間とポテトをつつく。その悲願は達成できた。
悲願。
随分と。
だが、まだ終わりではない。
Oh my god.
そう。
He just wanted friends all along. He just wanted a group.
マジでただのぼっちの陰キャじゃねえか。
ようやく価値観を共有できる仲間と出会ったのだぞ。青春したいと思って何が悪い。
だから開き直んなよ。
私も友人はいないので、幾分か気持ちが分かってしまうのが。
Yeah, I wouldn't go around admitting that I don't have friends, but
分かって
unless
く
I'm
れる
trying to
か。
make fun of myself.
ベトレイヤーはどうだ。
あ、俺か。まあ、俺も友達は少ないけど。
くしくもリグベーダはぼっちの集まりだった。
俺を一緒にすんな。
Well, how many friends do you have, huh?
いるのか。
いねえよ。
そうだろうとも。もしいたらがっかりしていたぞ。
Oh my god,
君の
dude.
キャラ的にな。
You are playing with fire.
マジで何なんだこいつ。うざって。
新たな仲間を迎えたのだ。親睦を深めようではないか。さあ
Oh,
さあ、
no.
食べてくれ。唐揚げも頼もう。
We're going further.
はい、かける様。あーん。
来るんじゃなかったぜ。
Takamine enthusiastically pours over the menu while Senpai continues feeding me. Ghost just heaves a sigh as she watches us. Thanks to Takamine's unusually easygoing attitude toward everyone, our meeting as members of Rig Veda was sorely lacking in tension. Definitely not what you would expect. Though I definitely want to ask about Yoichi. I really do. And we know him to be like, I don't know if you could say the mastermind or like the true antagonist of everything, but he's definitely been behind the scenes for quite a bit, and he continues to sit there. So I don't really know where he will begin to kind of play a part in everything, and if there actually is a connection between him and Ghost. In the end, we part ways after leaving the restaurant. Ghost vanishes without even saying farewell, while Takamine walks off in the direction of the train station. It would be awkward to run into him again on the platform right after saying goodbye, so Senpai and I wait a bit before heading for the station.
新見さん、気づいてましたか?
Notice what? The fucking Yoichi thing or what? Senpai asks me while we were taking a leisurely stroll.
なんでしょう。
ゴーストさんのことです。
Oh, no, no,
新
no.
見さんが頭を下げたとき、
No, what was her
妹さん
expression?
を危ない目に遭わせないでって言ったとき、
I mean, to be fair, his head was bowed. He was not gonna see shit.
ああ、
高峰君は確かにうなずきました。ちゃんとうなずいてくれていました。
ゴーストのやつ。
はい。ゴーストさんは新見さんのお願いを聞く気なんてないように見えました。
That fits her character.
ごめんなさい。不安にさせちゃって。
あ、いえ、俺も思ってましたから。昨日結城が神社に来た時、あいつ喜んでましたよね。ユーザー同士のバトルだって。
ゴーストさんの目的はユーザーと戦うこと？
戦うだけならいいんですな。
If Ghost really is the Evil Eye's user, anyone that she goes after won't survive the encounter. She's already killed before, so I can't imagine that she would hesitate to kill
あ
again.
まり悠長なことしている場合じゃ。
はい。ゴーストさん、内面にとても深い闇があるように感じます。
Oh, there's something dark going on over there. As she says that, Senpai comes to a stop. We've reached the station entrance. Guess that's all for today. After I see Senpai off, I'll organize my thoughts.
2日間もありがとうございました。気をつけて帰ってください。
Oh yeah, it's been a long couple days here with Kosuka. It's been a very long day to an evening with the whole Rig Veda, trying to join the team, and then a night with Kosuka, which did not result in any sleep, into now a very long day here. A lot of Rig Veda going on.
はい。
Time is not moving forward all that quickly here in this one.
今日はゆっくりと休んでください。
そうします。本当にありがとうございました、先輩。
Yeah, we got some sleep to catch up on here.
こちらこそ。これからもよろしくお願いします。
As we will.
はい。
そうだ。
Senpai suddenly pulls out her phone.
一応後で役に立つかもしれないと思って、
Oh,
今日の話こっそり録音しておいたんです。
clever, clever.
マジですか？
And also illegal in the state of California.
ほとんど世間話だったので必要なかったかもですが。
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's illegal to do that in a lot of states. I don't know what the law is in Canada. I know they've got something going on up there too. But I think whenever it comes to recording somebody, like a conversation with somebody over the phone, there's a definite legality to that. You definitely need consent. It might be the same with like in-person meetings as well. I think there's something that goes on there where you do need consent. Consent seems to be a pretty big thing with recording people.
演技なのは分かっているんですが、
What was an act?
演技ですか？
もう一人の私がふざけて、
Oh, that?
その
Yeah, that was like
言ってほしい
really out there.
ああ、あれですか。かなり照れましたよ。
すみません。でも演技でも私モテないので嬉しくて。
I can't lie. I am kind of liking her character in this. Like, she's not a little too much over the top and annoying like Sora can be. She's not, I guess basic, like what we saw in episode 1. I forgot her name. God damn it. Cujo, that's her name. I got it. I can remember things. So, I don't know. She's like an interesting mix here. Sorry if you heard my chair there. Honestly, my chair is breaking. My shit is breaking. One day while I'm recording or gaming it up with friends, I will be falling over.
せっかく言ってくれたので帰ったら繰り返し聞きたいと
Oh
思います。
no, because it was recorded. It was recorded.
いや、繰り返し？
私音声作品とかも好きでドラマ CD とかシチュエーション CD もよく買ってて。
Oh, she's weird, and I like that.
ドラマ、CD？ は？
新見さんとってもイケボなのでいいコレクションになりました。
Well, to be honest, like, you know, as cute as this all seems, and, you know, very weird, if somebody admitted to me, like, hey, yeah, I listen to your voice for ASMR and, you know, soothing moments or whatever the fuck, yeah, I'd probably be weirded out too, but you know what? You guys do you. Just try to leave me out of it, you know?
はい、何の話？先輩今何の話してます？
では今日は
Alright, cool. She's just
い
ignoring
や、
us.
先輩
ありがとうございました。
はい。
You know, in the end, she's happy. Her smile is so sincere that I just reflexively respond with that. I have no clue what Senpai was trying to tell me. I guess I still don't understand what's going on in her mind.
気をつけて帰ってください。
Senpai gives me a quick bow and then heads inside the station. I watch her go with a blank face or a blank look on my face. Senpai is a bit strange. Whenever she gets excited, she starts spouting all these terms that make absolutely no sense to me. She also goes from timid to fired up at the drop of a hat, and vice versa. My phone starts buzzing. I figured that it's probably Kujo or Sora, but to my surprise, the text is from Senpai. We just saw her like less than a minute ago. I'm sorry for going off like that. I realize now I probably should have just kept my mouth shut. Please forget I said anything. Oh, come on. She's opening up. You know, it's always the shy ones that have so much to say. She ends the message with a stamp of an anime character saying sorry. I'm not really sure how to respond to that. No worries, it made me happy when you said my voice was attractive. In the end, I decided to play it safe. That one's not safe, brother. That is fucking like, you are accepting it. Senpai really does say whatever pops into her head sometimes, huh? On the plus side, that means that she's the kind of person who's always honest about her feelings. It makes it a lot easier to trust her, that's for sure. Also, I was legitimately touched when she called my voice attractive. Just thinking back to that is enough to make me blush a little. One of my biggest flaws is how easily I get distracted from my main goal. I better get home. Like Senpai said, I need to get some rest. Yeah, we do. Again, lost a whole fucking night of sleep here.
Oh.
Uh-oh. We are not going to be getting rest so easily. Just as I'm about to go to sleep, the space above my table warps. A second later, a stuffed animal appears out of thin air.
はーい、こんばんは。
Ugh.
何か分かったのか？
そうじゃなきゃ来ないわよ。
Sophie lowers herself onto my table.
あなたの能力に関してだけど。
Oh yeah?
ああ、
Will I finally get to learn what it is? My excitement dispels my drowsiness in an instant.
教えてくれ。
がっつかないの。順を追って話すわ。あなたの行動には不可解な点が多い。そう話したわよね。
Yeah, something like that.
ああ、
あなたの行動、事象に影響を与えすぎるのよ。
We're altering the world line.
実
空がはるかに連絡しようとしたとき、止めたわよね。
It's as if these choices, they just popped into my head or something and I clicked on one.
ああ、
あなたの行動によって全く別の枝が発生したの。
Yeah, that one insignificant choice led us into the Sora route,
こんなことめったにないのよ。
which is pretty crazy.
個人の選択が枝に影響を与えるなんて。
It does make me wonder, how do you guys think this would have worked, this game here? How this would have worked as a, I guess it would have been a little bit confusing and hard to really follow, especially with reveals. I'd have to, I guess, maybe reorganize some things, but having one big-ass game with choices in it, you know?
それが
And then those choices would, like, branch you off.
違うと思っていたんだけど、少し事情が変わってきたわね。
Sophie pauses briefly before continuing.
アーティファクトは魂の力。能力を行使するときに揺らぎと言えばいいかしら。けれどあなたにはそれがない。だから私はあなたは運命に干渉する稀有な才能を持つ得意点であると結論付けようとしていた。
Which compared to every other user that we've met so far is probably the lamest, you know, just hearing about it because you have no, like, physical knowing that you're doing anything.
得意点。
そう、得意点。けれど空に聞いたわ。
怪我？ ああ、フェスの日か。
Every year, there's a Mobius festival held at the Shrine of the White Serpent's Relic. At Miss Naruse's request, I kept watch over the sacred relic that's put on display during the festival. When a sudden earthquake hit, the sacred relic fell and shattered, and one of the fragments cut my finger. That relic was apparently the artifact known as the World's Eye. It's what was keeping our world and Sophie's world apart.
その怪我がなんか関係あるのか？
ある。
What?
話すか迷った
No
け
way.
れど、アーティファクトと強制的に契約する方法があるの。体内に取り込むこと。
So a part of what cut us went into our body, and that's our artifact.
体内に。
Is that what I'm hearing?
行動を変え、新たな枝を発生させた。
Well, gamers, you know what that means. We're the main character. It's us, the reader.
世界の目の一部しか取り込んでいないから、他の枝の情報を直感としてしか処理できない。魂の揺らぎを検知できないのも常に揺らいでいたから。ずっと能力を発動していたから非発動時との比較ができなかった。あなたは私と同じ観測者。ただし不完全で無自覚な観測者。
I'm an unconscious, incomplete observer because I only possess a fraction of an artifact? No wonder my power manifested in a way that's completely different from everyone else. So I guess this means I know Ghost is the Evil Eye's user because I unconsciously absorb that information from another branch. That's the power of the World's Eye. A lot of things are starting to fall into place now. Okay, so let's say there is one giant-ass 9 game that encompasses all of this shit. You would not have the freedom to choose which branch you're going down. The choices you'd have to go down first would basically be what we saw out of episode 1. Then you'd have to backtrack to some new choices that opened up to go down for episode 2. And then you'd have to backtrack, basically go near the beginning of episode 2 with that one choice where we tell Sora, like, hey, you know, we're going to make the contact here with Kosuka, and that would roll us into episode 3. I mean, it'd be more convenient to have everything all in one go, but also a little annoying because you'd have to figure out where these new choices are popping up. So, what system works better? There being multiple games instead of one, or the other way around? However,
でも
as expected, there is more to Sophie's explanation,
その推測には致命的な矛盾があるのよ。
which is
矛盾？
世界の目は現在から過去を見る力。おまけに自分が経験したことしか見ることはできない。でもあなたはそれ以上のことをしている。
what are we doing?
それ以上って。
あなたのことずっと監視していた。あなたの行動はほぼ全て記録してある。
すべて？
はるかに操られているところも、はるかが眠っている間に鼻の
Oh
穴
my
広げて
God,
下着を
no.
凝視しているところも記録してあるわ。
Please show mercy and delete those records. Paying no mind to my reaction, Sophie continues talking.
その記録を確認してみたのだけど、おかしいのよ。
どこが？
世界の目で観測するためには、ゴーストって子が魔眼のユーザーであると、どこかの枝であなたが確信する必要がある。
Right. Near-death experience back in episode 2 where Sora saved our ass. Yeah, that's where we found out.
けれど、どの枝のあなたもそんな確信を得ていない。
Well, yeah, as of right now, in parallel, if you lined everything up right now by day, then yeah, at this, time back in episode 2, no, we have not reached that point yet.
他の枝を観測したとしても、現時点ではゴーストが魔眼のユーザーであるという情報を得られるはずがない。
Yeah, it's like we're doing some time traveling shit at the same time here.
つまり、あなたは未来を見ている。あるいは未来から一部の記憶を維持したまま過去へと遡っている。けれど、世界の目にそんな力はない。
Damn, we got some other shit going on then?
よって、あなたは世界の目のユーザーではないということになるわね。
I fold my arms and fall silent. I'm looking into the future, or potentially looping back to the past. Have I really been using such an overpowered ability unconsciously? Regardless, this doesn't bring me any closer to figuring out what my artifact actually is.
結局俺のアーティファクトは何なんだ？
This time it's Sophie who falls silent. Judging by her expression, it's not like she doesn't know, but that she's not sure whether or not she wants to tell me. At least, that's what it looks like to me.
こう運命を司るアーティファクト。
Yeah, just tell us what it is already.
手にしたものはあらゆる世界を滑る
Come on.
王のアーティファクト。
Come
その名も
Its name is...
オーバーロード。
Wow, that sounds way less impressive than I thought it was going to be.
オーバーロード。そんなアーティファクト俺が？
We just have a copy of Overlord on Blu-ray?
もしあな
That's
た
all
が
it
オーバー
is?
ロードのユーザーなら歴史的な大事件ね。可能性は低いでしょうけど否定もできない。使いこなしなさい。そうすればあなたは王になる。
Oh
世
yeah,
界の
we're breaking the fourth wall eventually.
話がでかすぎる。確かに口頭無形だ。
そうね。私も半分冗談。でも半分は本気。あれから変わったことは？また直感が働いた？
No, not really.
微妙なラインだが、あるといえばあった。
聞かせてくれるかしら。
今日リグベーダの2人と会ってたんだ。
Oh yeah, yeah, there is that.
その
Which
時
is
ゴース
very
トの顔を
weird.
見て違和感を覚えた。
Because the choice that we got was a choice with one option, as all the others have been so far. But, and this is a huge but, we never knew of Yoichi to be involved with anything in any of our previous ventures here in 9. This is something that we found out from the game showing us, the reader. So, that one's a little weird for there to be any sort of connection. I guess there was the time when Yoichi, you know, I guess was faking it, but, you know, just happened to join or want to join Rig Veda just cuz or whatever it was because of Takamine, but no, he wasn't actually a user or whatever was the lie he was going for. Turns out he actually is.
誰かに似てるなって思ったんだ。誰か考えている時に思いついた。
Oh, this actually can get a little interesting here.
ヨイチ。あなたのクラスメートね。
Sophie knows Yoichi.
そう。ってこれ直感じゃないな。ただそう思ったってだけだな。
Right? They do know each other, right? Sophie, we shouldn't fully trust Sophie anymore, by the way.
けれどあなたが見て気づいたこと、感じた違和感、何でも。
Yeah, what did we find out about her? I mean, she formed Rig Veda with Takamine. That is pretty much all we know.
何でも。ああ、そうだ。ファミレス行ったんだけど、何も口にしなかった。
I don't know if that's something that necessarily sticks out. People just may not be hungry or thirsty.
何も？
何も。水も食べ物も。勧めてもいらねって絶対口にしなかった。
I don't find that to be weird. I've done that before. I'm just not hungry or thirsty.
顔が似ているのよね。ヨイチってこと。
ああ、そっくり。うり二つ。双子かと思ったんだが、兄弟はいないって言ってたんだよな。
Okay, I was thinking this earlier. I'm just gonna throw this out, even so it sounds a little silly. But what if... You know what? No, I'm not gonna throw it out because it is silly. Like, I was gonna say there's probably some puppetry or some shit going on here, but I don't see a resemblance myself. The game is saying that there is a resemblance. I don't fucking see it.
減体かもしれないわね。
Ah, come on.
ゴーストはヨイチの減体。
An illusory body? According to Sophie, that stuffed animal form of hers is also an illusory body, a vessel created by one of her artifacts. If Ghost is also one of those, then... I mean,
余一も
that could kind of explain why we don't know her name or where she goes to school. However, big however here, we found out some information about her in episode 2, no? I'm pretty sure we got a name out of her.
そうなるわね。
But also, Ghost would very suddenly become way too coincidental of a name, you know?
余一がゴーストを操っている。じゃあ、余一が魔眼のユーザー？
生み出された減体は意志を持ち、自ら考えて行動する。 それが本来の使い方。私のように直接操作するのはイレギュラーな使い方なのよ。
自ら考え
Which is probably, if that is the case, which is probably
じゃあ
why
ゴース
two
ト
of
が
them
勝手に
meeting in
動いて悪
episode
さしてるってこ
2,
ともありえるのか。暴
why
走
that
したりして
wasn't, god damn it, why that wasn't necessarily like, there was nothing out of the ordinary there. She was just annoyed. So she was her usual self. There were no inconsistencies with anything there.
そういう
言われてみれば
I can't.
そんな気もするな。
何にせよ可能性は捨てきれない。食物を摂取しない。顔や体格が双子のように似ている。減体である根拠が2つ。
I don't know. So it's not Ghost, but Yoichi who's the Evil Eyes user? Now that's even more absurd than me having Overlord on Blu-ray, but again, I feel this strange certainty. Thinking back on it, I've had this feeling ever since I noticed Ghost and Yoichi look similar. Ghost is Yoichi, and Yoichi is the true user of the evil eye. But I don't want to believe it. And on top of that, it's not like I have any proof. Not even flimsy circumstantial evidence.
別の枝でより良い結果をつかみ取るでしょうし。
Yeah, I guess so. As we continue along, if we fail or die or whatever, we're bound to come back and succeed in a way better, I guess, opportunity.
失敗を前提に動きたくはないが。
Either way, I just have to find something that proves that Yoichi is the Evil Eyes user beyond reasonable doubt. That's going to be pretty hard, considering I didn't even know he was a user 5 minutes ago. No, wait, first I need to confirm whether or not he's actually a user, since I'm not 100% sure about that either. In which case, I mean, we can just ask him outright, see what happens.
そろそろ私は。
待ってくれ。
何？
手伝ってほしいことがある。
I don't know if she's going to be on board with it, though. If it's regarding Yoichi. I mean, they're working in cahoots, right? Like, that's what we saw at the end of episode 2, right?
はい、連絡事項は以上です。起立例は省略。気をつけて帰ってね。
Damn, what a lazy-ass teacher. Okay, yeah, we will save it there. I'll use my second slot, just cuz. But, yeah, we got some things to think about in this one, huh? Truly. I mean, it was kind of fun, you know, just kind of hanging out with Rig Veda. But we are noticing some things out of Ghost. Things that I wouldn't have picked up because I didn't know that we had these rules for, you know, I guess like not a puppet, I guess you could say, but an illusory body. So there's something going on there. Very curious. Some new ideas that have popped up out of this one. Well, alrighty. I definitely recorded way more than I planned to, but, you know, it's been a while since I recorded this as I was finishing up another playthrough. And, yeah, I needed to get back in the swing of things here with good old 9. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz, and I will see you all in the next one. Take it easy.